and Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
Hey, we are back. So excited. Suzie Hargroder, True South, Boudin, Dip, and more. And so we're about to do the and more, right?
That's it. And then we're still coming up with and more. Unfortunately, it doesn't wait for TV. So right now we're in the process of making the sauce from scratch, and it's half and half. And I do a mother sauce, they called it, with the flour and the butter, which is a roux.
Okay, yeah.
And it's a light roux. It's a
light
blonde
roux, yeah.
mother sauce.
Very familiar with that.
I learned that up in Shreveport at MS Kick, where I cook.
Wait, you learned something about cooking in Shreveport?
No.
Hey, you're going to want to write that down. Don't send me a text on this, okay?
They can make the mac and cheese up there, and Big Nate's Barbecue and more. He taught me how to do this. And then I didn't know this process. Like, when it's ready, it'll be like nappe, they call it.
Get in tight on that. Show us that again.
Well, I don't know if it's quite ready yet, but when you take it, you take your finger and you run it, and if it stays separated, it's called nappe. So
wow, this takes this show to a whole new level educationally.
And I might be wrong. I'm not a chef, but that's what I remember. Fine. And I always I laughed because I thought they were messing with me.
We're almost there.
We're almost there, and then that's when we could add our pepper jack cheese and our other cheeses to it, and then make that sauce, and then we're going to pour it over the top and bake it.
So what we essentially did here, well, you did it. I did absolutely nothing. But what you did is you cooked the macaroni, and you just kind of mixed the boudin in there, correct?
Mixed it, yeah. The griddled, you did do something.
I grilled the boudin. I completely forgot.
The boudin. That's the best part.
I worked so hard. The heat just, I completely forgot.
That's right. So we mixed that in there, and then we're going to pour the homemade sauce over it, and that's where I put a crust, and I bake it for a few minutes, and then freeze it for everybody to finish baking it. So it's another take and bake. So I freeze it so you can take it home and you bake it, and you have that crust like you do on the boudin dip on top of the mac and cheese.
So you know what I would do? I would bake this, put it in another pan, and pretend I made it from scratch. Always take credit, okay?
Always.
No matter what, where you are, you take credit. The key is having another pan for it. Hey, for the sake of Alex Rostel, let's do this thing again.
Yeah, let's the nappe?
Yeah, let's try that.
Let's see if it'll do it.
I bet Alex makes a blonde roux that's just killer.
So it's pretty
almost
much there because I have
Are
a
you
glove
paying attention,
on
Alex
too.
Rostel?
Yeah. So I have a glove on, and I think it's harder with the glove, but we don't want to, we're doing it health standard-wise.
We're a safe set here.
That's right. So it's there, and we're going to put in the, we'll start putting in the cheese.
Other than the shards of glass around the studio, we are a safe set. Hey, you know what? We just got a few minutes left. We're going to put the cheese in here.
Yep.
Oh, look. It's clumping. That's probably a good sign.
Well, probably not. So that's why we've got to keep stirring.
Okay, so look, we're going to go over to the desk.
And we're going to whisk.
And we're going to whisk.
We're going to whisk, and we're going to melt all this cheese, all this goodness. We're just going to pour it in there. We're going to go rogue today.
There you go.
We're boudin buddies, so we're going rogue. And we're just going to kind of mix. You want all that cheese to melt.
Right.
I'm so intrigued.
So we're going to go over there to them.
Yep.
We're going to whisk here.
Remind me to tell you a great story about an Ohio State-Michigan game and my attempts to make my own
We
rib.
still have an hour and 18 minutes.
Let's just say I missed the entire game because I was stirring, and they still make fun of me to this day. But listen, we're going to move on to the